Guilty plea. The parents of the infamous balloon boy set to make a plea deal. Will they see jail time? Chris, and also still to come, we have the parents in the runaway balloon saga set to make a guilty plea, but will they go to jail? And GMA gets answers from. We begin with the plea deal and the balloon boy hoax that captivated and angered the nation. The parents who said their young son floated away in a runaway balloon are set to enter a guilty plea today to charges they lied to authorities. But will they see jail time? Our Lisa Fletcher is in Fort Collins, Colorado with more. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Robin. Those pleas are actually part of a plea deal with the prosecutor's office. Without it, the charge against Richard Heene carried a 6-year prison term and a $500,000 fine. That said, both the Heenes may still face jail time.
The Heenes will plead guilty this morning to charges related to the most famous hoax in recent memory. As part of the plea deal, Mayumi, a Japanese citizen, won't be deported. In an affidavit, Mayumi Heene admitted she told her children to lie to authorities and to the media.
A search is underway for a 6-year-old boy who may or may not have climbed into a homemade helium balloon.
It's an image that captivated the country, transfixed and terrified that a 6-year-old boy was sailing across the sky out of control in an experimental weather balloon. The parents called police.
We're gonna get my son.
And it set in motion an exhaustive search by land and sky. Even a military Black Hawk helicopter deployed, all at a cost of more than $55,000. When the balloon was finally grounded, no boy. Hours later, the 6-year-old emerged, saying he'd been playing in the attic. The parents, exhausted and emotional.
This is a relief. We're going to watch him a lot closer.
But then, that night on TV, an odd turn.
We did this for the show.
You had said we did this for a show?
There were a lot of cameras out in front of our yard.
Even though Dad jumped in, 6-year-old Falcon was feeling the pressure.
Falcon? Huh? You okay there? To the people who've been emailing us, and there are a lot of them saying things like, this story has publicity stunt written all over it.
We were holding on to every second, you know, every second, just hoping that he was going to come out okay. And I mean, I'm not selling anything.
But he was selling something. The entire event, a stunt to drum up interest in a new reality show.
Are you ready, Taylor?
The two will be sentenced in a month, and they could face up to 90 days in jail, but it is still not over. The FAA has actually launched a civil investigation because the balloon forced airplanes at the Denver airport to switch runways, which means there still could be more charges to come. Chris?
All right, Lisa.